Hey, what's up guys? Gonna do another cigar review. Today we're looking at this. This is a Oliva Serie G. This is going to be a cheaper cigar. A lot of requests to try something that's more affordable for someone who may want it to be like a regular smoke. $10 a stick, or $12 a stick, or $25 a stick. It's great for, you know, every now and then, but people are looking for something that can smoke regularly. Now, I've never tried this before, so I'm giving it a go. Although I am not looking for something that I can smoke regularly. I'm looking for something that's going to completely blow me away. I don't care if it's $50 a cigar. If I have one a year, what's the difference, you know? But anyway, I'm going to try this for you guys. Now, it is marked $6.65 on the wrapper, but I know they cost $3.50, because that's where I got it from. Or $3.50 at pipesandcigars.com, because that's where I got this one from. So anyway, this one is a 4.5 by 50. All right, 4.5 inches long, 50 ring size here. It is a box press. Okay, so it has a square shape to it as opposed to round. You can see that by looking at the foot real close. I did get a tip from someone to let it warm up a little bit before you take the ring off. Okay, no big deal. It's double capped here. Hopefully I'll give you a nice view of this leaf. It's kind of on the darker side. Little Robusto here. And there's the ring. But anyway, smells rich. Smells good. I mean, I've had cheap cigars that were also $2 or $3 that just didn't smell like anything. They just smell like kind of moldy attic, which I guess some people like. I don't know. This it just smells deep. It's hard to explain. It's kind of somewhat of a barnyard smell. There's a place I used to go. Well, I still go all the time. My friend does a lot of landscaping stuff around her property, and her husband's always getting, you know, new grass seed to try to fill in the grass, and he always gets hay. And we go down to Milford, Pennsylvania, if you guys know the area. Down Route 6 there's a big old barn, and I go there to pick up hay and straw and all kinds of stuff. So I know that specific kind of barnyard smell, and that's what I'm definitely picking up. It's a thick, rich, almost fermented hay type smell. I know, it doesn't sound appealing, but it is. It's actually really good smelling. So anyway, today I'm going to be using a punch cutter. This is a cheapo one. You can get these for like 99 cents. Basically, it's a little sharpened steel tube. It's got some knurling on it. It's got a cap here. That's all I'll use that to punch out. Now, eventually down the road, maybe I'll get a nice sidecar metal cutter. But for now, I just like the punch cutters. I like the little hole in the back. Just makes life easy. By the way, this one is not as dry. They come nice and fresh from Cigars and or pipesandcigars.com, but I have also calibrated my my humidor, so it is the proper temperature. It's the proper humidity in there. All right, so now it is at a constant 69% humidity, and my hydrometer says that 70 is ideal. So I got a nice little cut on there, a little plug taken out. Well, by the way, I know some people like knowing about this stuff. It is firm. The pack is very firm. It's not loose in there. Seems like the structure is good. You can see again on that foot how that's constructed in there. It's nice and even and everything. And overall, it's a little bit on the heftier side. It's not super light. Smells good. All right, so today I'm going to use matches to light this. Still want to toast the foot here. I'll tell you right now, matches was not a good idea out here in the wind. All right. Ideally, you would kind of go around and toast it so it smokes evenly and all that. It's windy out here, so I'm gonna just light it as if I were lighting a pipe or something. So here we go. I have to touch it up with another match because it's starting to go a little uneven. That's why you pre-toast it. That's the whole point of it. Just so it burns evenly. All right. A little bit spicy right out of the gate. I like it though. A little peppery. The aroma that it gives off, burning, is really good. It smells just like when you walk into a smoke shop. There's a couple of old farts sitting down on the couch just enjoying some stogies. That's what it smells like. It's very pleasant, very, very good. Kind of a rich, I don't know, that one's hard to explain, but I'm telling you, pretty much any smoke shop you walk into, that's what you get. Very good to start off. I like it. It's definitely on the, I would say, at least from my experience, maybe medium bodied. To me, it seems very mild. It doesn't seem very pungent. It's not in your face. It's not uncomfortable to smoke. It's not, I'm not getting any kind of like huge nicotine rushes or anything. It seems mild. It's a mild smoke. So anyway, I'll continue to enjoy this. I will let you guys know if my opinions change or anything. I'm gonna go probably about, you know, in between where it started and halfway point to the ring. So roughly here, so I'll let you guys know. I'll give you a little update. Whether it changes or not in flavor, I'll get back to you. But starting off, it's very nice. I like it. Alright guys, you can see where I am here. By the way, I told you before, I do ash the cigar so it doesn't just fall in my lap. But I can tell you held on pretty good. It got about a full inch, maybe an inch and a quarter. And I was just getting to, I just don't like a big old ash hanging out, so I just knocked it off. So honestly, don't know how long that's going to hold on. I don't really think it's a big deal. I know some people get really into that stuff, but I can tell you construction on this is very, very nice. The draw is perfect. It's not a hard draw. Not a problem. Good amount of smoke on this one. The flavor did change quite a bit. I'm going to kind of take a couple draws here just to get re-familiar with it so I can kind of explain it better to you. When I first started this cigar, when I first lit it up, a lot of spicy notes. Very much just peppery, like black pepper. Just spicy, a little bit hot, you know. But as it progressed, after that first inch, it really started to mellow down. It got very smooth, very comfortable to smoke. Like when I first started smoking, I was thinking, I don't know, you know, I'm not really that into it. You know, the flavor was good and everything. But as I progressed to this point here, and by the way, I did keep the ring on, which I'll take off right now. The little trick there was that the warmth of the cigar burning is supposed to loosen the glue on it. So it's easier to take off, which it does. How about that? Works good. Anyway, I found that the flavor did change quite a bit. It got very, very smooth as far as the smoke itself, but I also got a little bit of kind of a creamy coffee flavor mixed in with bitter dark chocolate notes, which was just very surprising. It was very good. I like it a lot. Definitely more smoke as it progresses down size-wise. Smoking really cool. It's not irritating me or anything like that. It's not burn hot, like I said. It's very enjoyable. As far as the burn, as you guys know, with the wind and everything, I light it up kind of like you light a cigarette, which I'm not fond of. I like to kind of toast it to get that even start. But once I, you know, clear it out, it's been burning pretty sharp. It's not razor sharp. And what I'm referring to, you know, you see people do cigar ruse and stuff. It's the burn line. Razor sharp means it's literally just a perfect ring around the cigar. This has got a little bit of what I would consider wee-waws, but it's very close. I think that the construction and you know, the quality of tobaccos and so forth will definitely hinder a very good burn like that. But it's been burning great. Like I said, the draw is great on it. It's smooth. I like it. Has some flavor. It's very nice, but it's still very mild or medium bodied. And the smell that it's putting off while burning is very pleasant. It's very nice. So I'm going to continue this, and I'll get back with you when it gets to the point where I'm no longer interested in smoking it. As it gets down to the bottom here, as you'll know from a lot of people, or if you've ever smoked one yourself, it just gets too hot because that ember is just right there by your mouth. So anyway, I'm going to continue to enjoy this, and I'll get back with you towards the tail end. Got some geese flying by. I like it. It's really good. It doesn't have that, like, wow factor, you know, like I'm looking for that, just like pipe tobacco. I want to be just wowed. Oh my God, that tastes so good, and that it smokes so cool. You know, I want that, like, wow. It doesn't have that wow, but it's still really, really good, and it's very smooth. I can definitely see at $3.50 a stick, someone who smokes more regularly than me, say the Cajun Blaze. Cajun Blaze, I've seen you light up some stogies before, another knife guy. Have you ever tried the Oliva, excuse me, Serie G? Pretty good. I don't know your particular style, I'll have to look into it, but someone like that who smokes a little bit more often, enjoys a stogie, you know, doesn't want to fork over $10 each time he smokes, but still wants something that's pretty good. This is definitely a good one. Nice little shout out to my friend, the Cajun Blaze, because he is the man. He's got an awesome knife channel as well. Actually, you know what? I think he has a cigar channel. I'll have to check it out. I might already be subscribed. I don't know. I'm subscribed to too many people. I have to say, this is really enjoyable. The weather, it's cold out here, but got a jacket on. That's what you do. You bundle up in the winter, you know? But it's really relaxing. Watching the geese go by, occasional car, plane, these very subtle noises and things going on around us, you know? Stop and listen to these things. Observe stuff, you know? Watch the squirrels kind of scatter through the leaves, little chipmunks and so forth. It's pretty cool. That's life. Life can be very busy, hustle and bustle. Every now and then you got to slow down a little bit and enjoy it. Just to show you guys real quick, it does hold on to its ash pretty good, but I'm not a huge fan of it. Sorry. Just not my thing. All right, guys, I'm calling it quits. Okay, so the conclusion. And if you're keen on detail, you'll notice that even with the hat on, I have shaved my head. The video was getting kind of dark. I wanted to finish it up inside, and I got sidetracked. As soon as I came in, I did my dishes from dinner, and I did this, that. You know, let's see. I know I'm supposed to go make a video, but let's go shave our head instead. Anyway, I'm here now to give you the conclusion to this. Overall, I'm going to say that I really like the cigar. I found it to be medium bodied, kind of on the mild side for me anyway. Everything about it screamed quality. The construction was great. It burned even. You know, it never went out on me. At one point, I put it down for, you know, a straight about 10 minutes. Just left it there. Just sat outside, collected my thoughts, you know, and then revisited it 10 minutes later. And it was as if I just took a puff off of it. It was burning beautifully. Okay. It's not something that needs a lot of attention. Very good quality cigar. As far as the aroma coming off, it was just really good. I really, really liked it. As far as the taste, smoking it, it started off very spicy, very bold, kind of rough, you know, rough on the edges. Not something I thought I would like, honestly. And I think a lot of people at that point would have said, nope, I don't like the cigar, and put it down. But I'm realizing, I kind of knew this before, but I'm realizing that, you know, a cigar can be complex and it can change multiple times throughout the smoke. So just because you first lit it and you don't like the way it tastes, doesn't mean that's what your whole experience is going to be. Okay, and about an inch and a half to 2 inches in, that spicy note, that little bit of peppery that I was getting from it, disappeared completely, and it just was smooth sailing from then on in. I don't want to say it was creamy, because I have had smokes, pipe tobacco in particular, and really thought it was good, creamy, rich, you know, kind of a thing. I wasn't getting that from this, but it was very smooth. A little bit of sweet notes here and there, but it wasn't like really sweet. It wasn't a dessert type cigar for me at all. What else? The flavor towards the middle, it was best about midway to 3/4 down. Okay, basically the second third. People regard or refer to cigar smoking as like thirds: the first third, second third, and so forth, to give you an idea of flavors and so forth. It's the third, so forth. Anyway, yeah, a little bit past half was the best tasting part of the cigar, and that's when I had a rich kind of deep espresso, a little bit sweet on it. It was really, really good, very pleasant. And then on the finish, the after note, on the palate, I had a bitter chocolate, like a real deep dark chocolate, which I really liked. It was awesome. That flavor profile only lasted about 1/4 of an inch for me. Then it kind of just, you know, mellowed out and it kind of disappeared. And then it was the same, you know, smooth smoke, but not really flavors in there, just the rich tobacco flavors. If I didn't already mention it, for people who are really into cigars, you're going to want to know the makeup and stuff. The filler, or the tobacco on the inside, is Nicaraguan. Okay, that's important to real cigar buffs. But for the average person watching, that doesn't make a difference to you. But I did want to mention it because it's part of the review. Towards the tail end, when I turned the camera back on, I ashed the cigar and I was finishing up. At that point, it didn't taste good anymore. Maybe I was personally just getting sick of smoking it, but it started to get a little bit rough. Not because it was getting too small or too short, because oftentimes, you know, last few puffs on a cigar, it'll be too hot, and then obviously that's not a good experience. The same as if you're at the bottom of a pipe bowl and it starts getting ashy. It wasn't like that. There was enough cigar there left that I should have gotten a little bit more something out of the end, but it just kind of went downhill. So at some point, I just put it out. It was probably 1.5 to 1.75 inches or so when I finally put it out. But overall, it was a good experience. I can tell you personally that when I try cigars and I do these cigar reviews for you, it's a one-time deal for me. The purpose of me smoking cigars, and in a lot of cases, pipe tobacco as well, I don't want to try the same thing twice. You know what I mean? It may seem strange to you. Most of you people, the majority of viewers watching these, you're looking to find something that you like. Then once you find what you like, you stick with it, and that's where you continuously smoke. That's not my purpose of smoking. That's not what my smoking goals are. My goal is to try something new each and every single time I smoke. For the simple fact that I want to experience as much as possible. I don't want to revisit something I've already experienced. I don't smoke very often. So when I do smoke, I want it to be a new experience. Sometimes it's going to be better than others. Sometimes I'll have something new and I'll go, that really tastes like crap. And other times when you go, wow, that's great. But when I know, wow, that's great, then I focus on that. Why is that great? What characteristics do I like about this cigar or this pipe tobacco? And then how can I find that elsewhere to see if I can find a better version of that? That was really good. I want that again, but from someone else or in a different fashion. That's the purpose of me smoking. So I can say that that particular cigar, the Oliva, was really good. I liked it. If you are a regular cigar smoker, I would definitely recommend trying it. Beyond that, for me personally, I wouldn't get it again, only because I'm looking for something different each and every time. But that's all. Overall, it was a good cigar. If you want the short yes or no answer, yes. Yes, absolutely, and particularly for the price. For $3.50, it is definitely worth your time to try. So anyway, that's all. That's my review. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I thank you very much for watching, as always, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Take care.